How you doing, YouTube? Matt Master Beer Reviews back with a bit of an unboxing. Sure, it's kind of an uncrating, and I am doing this live outside, so let me see if I can actually get this camera to work properly. That works for me. Anyway, I'm doing an uncrating. Ooh, never did an uncrating before. This is beers, courtesy of my boy Steven. He actually came by today, actually stopped by the homestead. It turns out he's about 3.5 hours away, give or take, up in the kind of like Connecticut area. But it turns out he had a retreat with a bunch of friends at a place in Bangor, PA, which is only about 15 minutes away from me. So he said, hey man, if you're not doing anything this weekend, I'll stop by. He ended up coming by. I was like, we'll chug a couple beers. We did chug a couple of beers, but as per what Steven does, he always drops off beers on me. So it is beautiful outside today. I'm actually sweating. That's how nice it is out today. It is 60 degrees. The sun is beaming down. So here we go. We're going to do a little bit of uncrating, if you will. So I already know what these are. First off, we're going to do Ballast Point, their Victory at Sea Barrel Aged. I actually have never had this. I have had the Victory at Sea ad nauseum, but the barrel aged version has not come across my these lips, ever. So it's kind of good to dive into this one. Added bonus, 2018. Yeah, 2018 version. So we're going with something with a little bit of age on it, so that's not too shabby. Let's put that right over there. Okay, what do we have next? I actually dropped off a little bit of Great Notion double fudge chocolate brownie. Great Notion Brewing. I haven't done a ton of their beers. Actually, I believe I've only reviewed one of their beers ever, and that was their Peanut Brother. No, there was another one in there too. Those came courtesy of a viewer out that way, and his name is escaping me. He actually has his own channel, but he sent me a couple of crowlers, and that's the last time I've really reviewed anything. I've had drips and drabs of their stuff over the years, but yeah, it'll be nice to dive into this one. You're talking about a Imperial Stout with chocolate and coconut, and it's 11% alcohol by volume. These are actually this, and there's another one in here. This would be their Breakfast of Leisure, which is an Imperial Stout with maple, cinnamon, and vanilla. Both of these were actually available via distro up by him, actually at a local bottle shop. So it's kind of cool to see their stuff kind of creeping out this way. I'm sure it was a one-off thing, but it is what it is. Let's dive into what else do we have here. Of course, if Steven's going to drop anything off, there's going to be some Treehouse. We have a little bit of Saturated here. This is a double IPA, 8.3%. This is... okay, Orange Blossom Honey, Golden Syrup, homemade mango simple syrup, and a blend of fruit-forward American hops. So you're talking about a syrup-based double IPA. Kind of digging the Treehouse labels, how they're kind of moving away from just the logoing on their beers, which is pretty cool. Next up, we have their Futurism. This is a honey porter at 8.7% alcohol by volume. Yeah, I really like this label art. I haven't really seen much of this uniqueness coming from Treehouse up until recently, and like I said, it's kind of cool that they're going away from their typical labeling. And last but not least, in the Treehouse arena, we have a 9.6% Imperial Milk Stout called Homemade. It's made with chocolate fudge, walnuts, and a hint of maple syrup. So nice little gamut of beers here. There's honey in this one too. I didn't say that, so there's honey in there. And then we have one last beer. I'm really pumped to give this one a whirl. Straight Jacket. Barrel-aged Straight Jacket from Revolution Brewing. I've had a couple of these beers. I've had a couple Revolution beers. I don't believe I've ever reviewed this one. I don't know if I've ever had this one. I got a bunch of Revolution stuff not too long ago, but I don't know if this one was in there. So, barley wine, barrel-aged, right up my alley. So, there you go. So, what time is it, babe? It is 4 o'clock. So I did not know what time it was. So it's 4 o'clock now. I'm done with my little unboxing here. I'm going to enjoy some beers and relax. What I'm going to do actually is when I'm done doing this, I am going to go off here and I'm going to tune in to No Hype Beer Reviews and Thomas Opent. They're doing a kind of beer share live video feed. It started at 3 o'clock, I believe, Eastern Standard Time. So I'm going to end up jumping off here and go watch that, guys. So after you've watched this, Go check both of those out. Like I said, Kyle from No Hype Beer Reviews, Thomas Open Reviews from over there in Deutschland, and see what those guys are up to. So there you go. Little quick unboxing for you. Go check those guys out. Hopefully you enjoyed this little unboxing. Thank you very much, Stephen, for dropping all these suckers off. They're going to get a very good home inside of this belly. Hopefully you guys skip over to those other guys' videos. Hopefully see you next time. Cheers.